You know, it's my second time trying to fucking make this video. The phone died. The neighbors are probably like, oh, he's in there ranting about wrestling to himself again. But, yo, so that Moxley versus Juice match, man, that's everything that wrestling should be. That shit makes me proud to be a wrestling fan. That shit makes me proud to be a fan of the sport of professional wrestling. Because that shit, wow, man. I'm trying to go to bed. I got to wake up early. That's probably the wrong thing to watch, man. That shit was so fucking great. I don't know if it's because I just watched it, but I think that shit might already be in my top 25. So, I don't know. I'm definitely going to revisit it. But that match, they talk about fucking Omega Okada, the 6 stars, the 7 stars, whatever. They talk about Jericho Omega. Nah, this kept me more entertained than any of those matches. I'm sorry. The mix of psychology, the mix of the history with Juice with NXT, man, I was heartbroken when he asked for his release, and then they just gave it to him. But I'm so glad to see him, you know, the success, him reinventing himself and everything. It's kind of like when you have an actor that maybe fucked up, did a bunch of heroin and shit, and he gets blacklisted, and he, like, slowly comes back, and then you finally see him in, like, a small part in a Scorsese film or some shit, and you're like, oh, shit! Oh, shit, there he is! You're, like, fucking hyped for him, you know? You're happy for him. That's, like, how I feel about Juice, you know, seeing the success. But the only thing, one of the 2 things that bothered me. First, Renee, make sure your man ain't got the fucking tag hanging out of his underwear. Renee, you know how John is? You gotta check that shit before he leaves the house. You tear the tag out of his underwear so he ain't looking stupid out there. The second thing was, I didn't know who was gonna win this shit before I watched it. So, I mean, you know, obviously the smart fan in me knows that Moxley's gonna win it, you know, just for business and everything. You're not gonna bring in somebody like that, a free agent like that, and then, you know, have him job out. But when Juice started taking a lot of risky moves and doing a lot of abuse to himself, that's, if you've watched wrestling for years, you know that. You can kind of tell when somebody starts taking, you know, the most abuse. You're like, oh, he's losing, but he wants to make sure he's the most memorable thing. He wants to make sure he gets his respect, that he's still the real champ. You know, that's what that's all about, is that he still gets his shine. But that match, so good. So good, man. If you get a chance, check that shit. It's on YouTube right now. That's why I hurry up and watched it, and I want to do this review before I went to bed, because I'm pretty sure it's going to get taken down real fast. But, I mean, you know, Watch Wrestling Uno, you go on there. They probably have it on there. But for the wrestling gods, you know, for your wrestling soul, so you can sleep good at night, watch this shit. Moxley versus Juice. Fucking already match of the year. I really can't see anything topping this. And WWE, with them ads popping up with Undertaker versus Goldberg for that Super Show? Really? You might as well cancel that fucking bullshit now. God damn. But Moxley versus Juice fucking more than lived up to the hype. What can I say? More than exceeded expectations. Don't even have expectations watching this shit. Just sit back and let these motherfuckers tell a story and entertain the fuck out of you. God damn, this match, instant classic. Instant classic. Moxley versus Juice, check it out. Instant classic.